Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming. We are back here in City Skylines. It is Tropico, and where I last left off, we were just, of course, zoning in some residential, a little bit of commercial, and of course, some high density there. I zoned in this, although fortunately, it did not complain about... or fortunately, it did not, what's the word? It did not zone in, yeah, it should be forestry there. Yeah. And I also decided to zone that in, or district this up, and I need a better name. It is point something, but what kind of point? I was trying to think, what would be a good name for that? Anyway, yeah, I built this here, or zoned that in, because this is all oil, as we can see. Oh yes, even there. Extends all the way over there. Anyway, yeah, this is also an industrial park there. And yeah, let's get out of that map and back into this. So this is the main city. It includes this rail station here. I have that forestry, and I did extend the road over here so I can play around with stuff over in this nice area. Oh yes. And we are down to $45,000. I've minimized my budget, but I'm still losing $2,755 a week. Nothing much we can do about it because apparently trains are still crazy high. Budget is 50%, which is insane. I have no rail stations that are currently operating, so if I'm spending almost $2,000 for basically rail, that all cost me $2,000 a week. That is insane, although it's obvious why you wouldn't start off with it until you are a little bit established. Anyway, we have 284 people, 13 per week, and it looks like we, of course, need more zoning. So I'm going to just zone in more of this. Yep, just that. Let's zone in that as well. And yeah, we definitely need a lot of people. We have no industrial demand to speak of. And yeah. One thing I could do if I wanted to is... oh, is to build some industry over here, although... yeah, we got no demand for industry offices. No demand for commercial zones. We got medium demand for residential. And yeah, we got people here. And yes, indeed. Oh, not enough electricity. Is that because? Yes, indeed. Our wind turbine is not producing enough power, all because we've bumped the budget down. Alright, so that'll be up to 75%. That'll increase the amount of power available up to 11 megawatts, which will be necessary for our city to grow. And are we... no, we're not out of water. Oh, they are not in range of water. Oh, that would make obvious sense. Since I have to actually connect them. Oh, bother. Let's go to about, say, here. Maybe like that. Alright, so they are going to be covered. And apparently we have crime here. And apparently it is a bug for police stations to be like crazy good. And, oh, Old military barracks. And this can be placed anywhere. It doesn't have to snap to a road. Oh, that is interesting. We got border control, version 2. Yeah, this snaps to a road, and I could put it out here. Maybe I can put them in around just to represent. Military supply depot. Another one that can be built anywhere. Doesn't have to snap to a road. Which, on the one hand, is kind of good. Although, on the other hand, if you're building a military base type of theme, which we'll be doing here. Rural police station. If you build a... I can fit it there. Oh, okay. If you build a military base, you might want to have roads for reasons. But, yeah, it's not important. Anyway, we are going to need a police station. And this should be more than enough to handle. I'm going to put it right here. And so, yeah, now we are going to have to deal with crime issues. Alright. We are also, unfortunately, going to have to deal with fire issues. Firehouse. Yep. So I'm going to build the firehouse right about... Let's, yeah, that will be good. Actually, maybe... I'll throw it right there. And how does that do? Oh, it does pretty decently. Except these guys are kind of outside range just because of the way this is. But overall, yeah, decent coverage. Healthcare, yeah. Average health 52%, 3-6 citizens. We don't have any money at all. $6,000, and this is not good. Yeah, we are going to go into the negative, so... About this. Let's get more residential zoned up. Like that and that. And how about that and that. Yeah, we're just going to zone as much residential as we can. Hopefully that our residential demand puts enough people into houses. But at this rate, yeah, we are nowhere near going to balance the budget. Yep, pretty much. Tropico is in the negatives, which means I'm going to obviously... I might have to turn unlimited money on at the moment. Because, yeah, reasons. Ouch. Yeah, this is not looking good for Tropico. We need some foreign aid. Oh, there's more people moving in. We got 618 people, plus 43 a week. Lots of people moving in. And actually, what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to slash the fire and slash the police budget. Yeah. Can we recover financially? We are at minus 1,500, and it's not happening at the moment. Oh, it's so not happening. Alright, so at this point, I just might need to have a bit of a bailout, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I had to get some financial assistance. And as you can see, yeah, my money is unlimited now, or at least infinite, which means that, of course, although I still have my income and expenses, I won't actually gain or lose any money, which is good. Because at this point, Tropico would pretty much be... Let's bump this up to 11%. Same thing with that. Tropico would be pretty much dead in the water. Haha, water. Get it? Yeah. Or sinking under the... No, that's just wrong. Anyway, we do want to try to get things going again, and I will try to get to a positive balance, but just for this interim, we are going to have to go with the financial bailout, find a wealthy benefactor to pay our debts and operating expenses and other stuff. Anyway, there's a few more people moving in. We have 741 people in this wonderful place. And what I'm going to do is, we're going to set up a small town center over here. It's going to have, of course, a rail station. And I'm probably going to... Let's see, rail. And cargo train terminal. Where's the oil? Oil's right here. What I'm going to do is build this right about here. And I'm going to need a road. Come out like that, kind of. And all right, if we have I'm gonna have my main line here, which means that the road is going to have to be like that. And that as well. And what I might just do is flatten the train a bit. For reasons. And I'm just going to delete that. Extend the road. And I'm just going to try to flatten the train as much as possible. Alright, that should do it. Replace the road and build the train station. So we're going to want to have a cargo station right about here. Yeah, it's kind of in the oil, but yeah, doesn't really matter. Connect this onto like that. And like that. And another thing, I am going to want to have the passenger rail station. Can I fit it in here? Oh, I can. Although, what I'm probably going to do and the same thing. Oh, gonna need a road. Right about there. Alright, so hopefully that will allow my... oh, that's nasty. Nasty, nasty. And that's why I want to flatten the train. Alright. Alright, so what I'm not going to do... let's just soften this. Is connect that so all that traffic, something like this. Oh, that's nasty as well. Yes, like that to that. I'm going to change this up. Come in a bit more. Is that... yeah, that makes it a little bit better. Straighten this out. Alright, so we have our train station here. I'll hope that it works fine. And my custom stations aren't going to be an issue. Oh yes, they're going to need power. We can connect right onto here. And of course they're going to need water. Like that. Now how much did I jump up the budget by? Well, if those are going to be operating, which I'll turn them off for now. Just because I don't really have any specific plans for there. And I'm going to turn up the police budget, as well as fire budget. Just to take care of this crime issue. On the other hand, what we can do is let the crime rate crank up and get that achievement for something like 50% or 40% crime over 4 years. Yeah, maybe not. So most of this is covered. And what I might do, I can do a border control. Does it have a police radius, or is it just a aesthetic? We got highway patrol, 8,000 to build, 240 per week. How does that compare with this here? Let's take a look at the highway patrol. And I'm going to put it right here for now, just to take a look at it. Really? Alright, I'm going to have to... oh, you guys. Yeah, I know. Please, roll station. Oh, are we in need of power already. Yes, we are. Did the industry... The industry zone in yet? Nope. Is this not connected? Anyway, so I'm going to have to bump up the budget for power to, let's say, 85%. 14 megawatts of power. Electricity consumption of 12 megawatts. And what is using all of our power? Unless it is all these buildings, and it's just simply... It still consumes it even though it's turned off. Yeah, well, that would explain that. But, alright, so... We got no industry demand. We got a lot of commercial demand, actually. So let's put in some more commercial businesses. And I'm going to... Yeah, not the flood fill. Some there, that there, that there. How about that there? What I might do... Let's put in a high density commercial right there. Not there. And I'm probably going to put another high density building there. And what we could bring in... Bank balance 2884. Weekly income. Well, we have 1486 from low density residential, 599 from low density commercial. All right, so we are up to 948 people. Things are looking good, although our budget is in the toilet right now. Although, yeah, we're bringing it back. 2100 deficit. We need more water. 440 right about there. Alright, so what else can we do here? I'm probably going to zone in some commercial down here, because it's definitely a good spot. Probably some high density. But I am going to first have to build some roads, because of reasons. That, and we are going to put in some low or high density. Let's see, right here. I'm gonna take that off. And what I can do is something like this. Like this. How about that for an intersection? Alright, and what I probably do is put a little bit of high density residential along here. Gonna do the flood fill. See what kind of buildings pop up here. Actually, what I might do now, I was thinking of removing zoning off this road, but that would also get rid of zoning off there, which I don't want to happen. And do I have water out here? Yes, I do. Thought ahead. Yes, indeed. And we have a negative balance of 1887 or 1871. 87. Really? What is our budget like right now? We have 3192 income, 5041 expenses. What are we doing for electricity? Electricity is, of course, going to be an issue. Yep. So we are going to need to bump up the budget once more. So I'm going to go up to 95%. Train is still 1998. Really? All that rail. Costs a lot of money to put down. And probably what I'm going to want to have... Probably is going to be want to have a police station. Something in here. Where have I zoned? Alright. Throw the police station there. And yet they need power. Fortunately, it just connects. Awesome. And actually that bridges the gap, so that's even better. Things are looking good, although we're still in the negatives. And I'm going to need a lot more residential. Although we barely have any demand. Let's zone in that, zone in that. That as well as that and that. And I'm going to... Yep, that. Alright. Small little houses here. Eventually we will get to doing the fun stuff. Oh wow, we've taken a hit. Yeah, our expenses have gone up. That's right. I added a police station. Anyway, I think that's going to be about it for today. Things are coming along. Of course, it doesn't help that we're in that early game state where every dollar counts. And citizens are sick. Oh dear. That is even more expenses. 16. Citizens are sick. We are going to want to build a medical clinic. Maybe a hospital. But, you know, we're not that advanced here in Tropico. So I'm going to build a clinic right there. That'll be good for that area. Let that roll and... yeah, it could be better. Anyway, yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you for watching this episode of City Skylines, the Tropican edition. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have an awesome day.